why you should always get diagnostic. You know what I'm really tired of it is when people say, you know, I tell them on the phone, because I know what you're getting when I come out there. It says, yeah, it's gonna cost you $150 minimum to come out. And this is a great example, and I see it almost every day. But get the diagnostic done first. Otherwise, you would have spent $350 on that, plus $300 in labor, that's $600, and you know, he's gonna pay a diagnostic fee, a mobile call fee. And he's done. Doesn't save him $400. It's $400. So guys, don't worry about the $150. It's a diagnostics to make sure that you change the right part. Make sure you get the right thing done. And he's already had like 2 mechanics, I think, already looked at it. And you need a compressor. The clutch is bad. No, man, you got that going on with the fuse box. So it's just $150, guys. I'm here to help you, not take your money. And that's Joe. Joe does the same thing that I do. Trying to save you money.
Do it right.
Do it right the first time. All right, first what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk a little bit about relays, guys. Talk a little bit about relays. 30 and 87 is always going to be the load side of the relay, and that's what actually doing all the powering up. It's powering up my, you know, this motor, that motor, windshield wipers, you know, horn, the AC compressor in this case. So 87 is going to be the wire coming from my relay. It's going straight to the engine or to the air compressor. It's going to be 87, 30 and 87. Okay, 30 and 87. So what I'm doing here is I'm on 87 right now. I do get a ground, and I also looked at you'll see numbers on this back of this relay. I don't know if you can see them or not, but you'll see 87, and 87 is going to be this pin right here, this one right there. So I'm going to put it in the slot like that. So this is 87 right now, the one in the back, and I should put it in there and nothing happens. There's no clicking, there's no nothing going on right here. The relay is not operating. Is the problem. He called me out here to put another XC compressor on there. That's not going to fix this problem. It's not going to fix this problem. So let's check the relay some more. We should have, and I already did this, we should have 212 volts on this. There's nothing there. Let me move it to another slot. We got 14 volts coming out of that. That's good. And we have another 14 volts on the other on two of the four. So two of those four cavities you see, 2 of them should be powers. And we have our powers. And it seems like we have a ground on the control side. It's like 0.08. And this is going to be my relay ground right there, because the clutch is grounded. And it operates. I'm pushing the button again, watch the clutch. And all I'm doing is giving a ground to that pin right there. So obviously the relay is not operating. We got to find out why. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm going ahead and engaged the clutch. I want to see if it's getting cold inside. And Joe's in there. It's not getting cold. It's on max, blowing at max. Step on the gas a little bit. Step on the gas. See if it gets cold at all. Not at all. Looks like I'm putting an AC compressor in this thing. Nothing. Maybe it doesn't have any Freon in it. Let's check the Freon. Let's put the gauges. Let's get the gauges on it. Alright guys, so what's going on now is we don't have enough Freon in there to kick on the AC compressor. So we're going to pop a little bit in there and maybe the relay will start picking after that. Let's do that first. He might have not filled it up with Freon. I'm guessing when he put the new one on there. I don't know. Let's find out what's going on first. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to go ahead and give it some voltage on pin 87. And that will engage the compressor and keep it on until we suck the can down in there. It's sucking it down. You can feel the weight. Just feel the weight of the can.
It feels like it's gone down a little bit.
Alright.
It's getting real cold.
Is it? Okay. That's a good sign. The can is getting cold. It means it's taking something. We're still giving voltage to pin 87 of the relay.
There's a slight leak over here, by the way.
Okay. Thank you. That's pretty normal. Slight leak. How does the can feel?
Cold, a little bit lighter, definitely.
That should be enough to kick the relay on by itself. So when I put this relay in there, it should operate. I got something going on with this relay too. All right, go see if it's cold in there. The compressor is now staying on. It's cold?
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot colder.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to fix this relay problem. And that's going to be a wrap on this one. Always, I feel like people are trying to set me up sometimes. So man, just put a compressor on it. Because every time I just do what they tell me to do, Joe, that always it's not that. So that's why I just stopped doing it completely. Always test before you put on any parts. Always test.
Always test, never guess.
So I'm charging them diagnostics on this. And I just saved them because I just bought a $350 air compressor. And I let go of the relay and the clutch turns on. See? Clutch is on. I'm going to release the relay. You hear it click. Compressor is off. Someone might have jammed something in one of those sockets and spread the terminals. So I'm going to fix it. That one looks kind of spread out too. That one and that one. Let's fix it. All right, I kind of tweaked it a little bit. And there we have it. Air compressor stays on. That's a wrap on that. Let's see how cold it is. All right, it's getting a little colder now. It's kind of slow to get cold. It's kind of slow to get cold. Let's check the compressor clutch again.
running.
Good job. Good job, Hayes. So, let's get some more Freon in there, Mr. Joe. This is why you should always get diagnostic. You know what I'm really tired of it is when people say, you know, I tell them on the phone because I know what you're getting when I come out there. It says it's going to cost you $150 minimum to come out, and this is a great example, and I see it almost every day. But get the diagnostic done first. Otherwise, you would have spent $350 on that, plus $300 in labor. That's $600, and you know he's going to pay a diagnostic fee, a mobile call fee, and he's done. It doesn't save him $400. It's $400. So guys, don't worry about the $150. It's a diagnostics to make sure that you change the right part. Make sure you get the right thing done. And he's already had like 2 mechanics, I think, already looked at it. And you need a compressor. The clutch is bad. No, man, you got that going on with the fuse box. So it's just $150, guys. I'm here to help you, not take your money. And that's Joe. Joe does the same thing that I do. Trying to save you money.
Do it right.
Do it right the first time. I'm sorry. What'd you say? Oh, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Okay, it's a 2002 Lincoln Town Car Signature Series.
Okay.
I've been all over the road since May. So I just came back in office. I got somebody to diagnose it. He charged me a fee to come diagnose it. And he said it was a fuel pump. We changed the fuel pump. It's still not doing anything. All the fuses been checked. I had seen somewhere where it said it could be the crankshaft position sensor. So I changed the crankshaft position sensor. I even put gas in there. And it's still like, it stays 0 miles even though I put gas in there. It won't. It'll turn over, so I know it's not the starter, but it won't crank. Like, it's steady at 0 miles. And I'm just frustrated because I'm like, what is going on?
All right, so you're putting gas in there, and the vehicle will, would crank over, but it wouldn't stay running, or did it start at all? For a split second?
Not at all. Like, it won't even pick up. I put gas in there. It's staying 0 miles. Like, and I put gas in there, so. Okay, so you more likely got a fuel problem or both. Fuel and spark, depending on. Well, you didn't get a good diagnosis. A lot of these mobile mechanics I've been noticing lately, they're not worth a shit. And they don't know how to do diagnosis. They just do more guessing than anything. And costing customers money. I ran into the same situation today. So, but I ended up fixing it. Just schedule it. How about scheduling an appointment maybe for tomorrow afternoon? I have an opening. Man, it's just not been spending so much money.
I know, man. Everyone goes through the same thing, man. Everyone. That's why I'm out here trying to save folks. These damn mobile mechanics ain't listening. So you got to guess. You just don't go. I mean, you got to test. You just don't go out there guessing with folks' money. It's crazy. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get the right problem for you. I'm sorry you're having these problems, but you're not the only one. So don't feel like the Lone Ranger, because you're not. You want to schedule it for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. You said 150.
Yeah, that's nothing, man. That's absolutely nothing to get your car running. Everyone starts at 150. And you might not have to buy no more parts. You probably won't. Well, it's a possibility. Let me know, man. Call me back whenever you're ready to get this to pull the trigger, all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know, because I need to look at my account, man. Like, I've been spending money like crazy.
I understand.
Since I got back.
I understand. All right, well, let me know, man. I'm here.
I will. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. See guys, that's just another example of why this $150 ain't nothing. It's nothing compared to what you could spend if you get a guessing mechanic out there. Say, hey man, it's the fuel pump, it's the alternator. And it rarely ever is. It's always something else. So, man, and you know what, Joe? When I say I got a $150 minimum,
Like, oh,
not an hour, the minimum fee to come out.
Yeah.
And if they start saying, oh no, just to look at it, man, I'm probably gonna I'm hanging up soon after that. I'm hanging up soon after that because you're apparently not ready. And then they end up calling me back.
saying, oh, I spent $300.
Yeah. And I'm like saying, man, you spent my money.
Yeah.
They don't spend my money. I could have got that money and got your car fixed. All right, guys. All right, that's just a little situations that I see every day, guys. So don't get worried about a diagnostic fee. You know what it is? Back in the days, Joe, the technicians used to take that hit, that diagnostic. What we'll do is we'll do the job for free for you. Now we're gonna got people spoiled on free diagnostics. Now we got people spoiled.
The only free diagnostic that really anybody can get, or usually gets nowadays, is like you take your car in for an oil change or tires or whatever, and they do that little 24-point inspection. That's just a visual inspection. That's a lube tech just looking at it, you know, seeing if anything's wrong. It's like a guess in the wind that they're doing it properly too.
That is just to get them in the door. Oil changes.
They're always going to cost for more diagnostics. The more they do, the more.
What I'm saying is, back in the days, Joe, they used to, the salesman in the front would say, hey, we'll look at it, you know, for free.
Yeah.
You know, if we find a problem, you know, we'll waive the diagnostic fee.
Mm-hmm.
So there was cutting the mechanic's throat. I'm not getting diagnostic time. No. I said no, because the salesman cut you out of that. So the salesman cut them out of that diagnostic. And now people are spoiled after all these years. After all these years, people are not spoiled. They think diagnostics should be free. And that was back in the 80s. Then we're in 2025. We got all kinds of electronics on these cars. Modules for everything. There is no such thing as a free diagnostic anymore. You're going to end up spending more money on guessing than to get a diagnostic done these days. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I know that's a shade tree thing in my experience, because like I said, the shops are gonna make you pay for that diagnostic, because they'll do like basic stuff for free. You know, they still do that. You know, the 24-point inspection that comes with an oil change or something like that. You know.
They do.
But like put this into perspective. I took my Hyundai to get it diagnosed when my catalytic converter first went out. It was about, I'm trying to remember how much I spent, about $500 before they told me I needed a catalytic converter, you know?
Oh, wow.
So diagnostics are not cheap. Like, it took them 2 days to find it, too.
No, well, they didn't do the right diagnosis to begin with.
No, probably not.
Yeah, they were just guessing, well, if it ain't that, it's got to be this. If it ain't this, it's got to be that.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of these people go through. You know, most of these people go through that.
No matter what you do, when you have a car problem, you're going to end up spending money. Like, even if you're a professional mechanic and you can do it all yourself, you know, especially if you load up the parts cannon, you're going to be spending a lot of money in parts.
Right, that's true.
There's no way around it.
Next light, turn right.
We're not trying to spend a lot of money on guessing, though.
Yeah.
Guessing is expensive.
It's more expensive than diagnosing.
Yes, it is. That's exactly right. It's
like,
more expensive than diagnosing.
Yeah.
So, and I hate it when these mechanics, they think they're mechanics, and they go out there and they say, well, you know, it's the fuel pump. It drives me nuts, man. It drives me nuts. And it only takes a second to test it. You know, get your multimeter, get your power probe. Try not to miss my next job. Street. Yeah, they're just killing folks out there. So guys, you can complain about that diagnostic or that minimum fee if you want to, but I am actually saving folks, and I've been doing it since day one. I think I did it to customers.
Turn right onto Meadowbrook Road.
I think I did that the first year. I know I did that the first year. Do whatever the customer told me to do. because one, I was hungry, and you know, I didn't have, you know, it was just me and my dog.
Turn left onto East Ridge Drive.
So I did do that, and then I got tired of, you know, oh man, they told me to put an alternator on it, didn't fix the problem, so, or a fuel pump, and now I'm looking like an idiot. All right, like I'm not no real mechanic, and they would actually start acting that way. Like, oh man, you know, I never get another phone call again from them. So yeah, man, don't guess test. Don't guess test. A lot of that's gonna be edited out. I couldn't get my words straight, but I think my first year I used to do, you know, whatever the customer told me to do, and I realized how wrong it was, because a lot of times it wouldn't fix the problem. It wouldn't even be the fuel pump. It wouldn't even be the alternator or the starter. But yeah, I've learned that first year never to do that. And I've never been doing, I haven't,
Go past the stop
and I've been
sign,
doing it this
turn
way
left onto East
pretty
Ridge
much
Drive.
the entire 15 years. So it seems to work. And we saved this guy like $400 today. Because I made $100 off that compressor.
Turn
Right here?
left.
Yeah.
I made $100 off that compressor, part profit,
Onto Ashkin Circle.
and I ended up giving it back because I'm not putting on a compressor or anything else that I don't need to do. I'm not doing it. I've got plenty of work that I don't need to do that. Or we got plenty of work. We don't need to do that. So, anyways, we're gonna go do a carburetor on a '64 Falcon, Ford Falcon, right now. 64 Ford Ford Falcon Ranchero is what this is. We're doing a little one-barrel carburetor on here. This was the last time you guys saw one of those. It's been a long time for me too. This is cute. All right, so let's go ahead and take these cables off. We'll get a new one started. Get a new one in there. Pull this cable out of there, set it aside, Joe, and we can start just taking our nuts off now. And I'll take these lines off first.